Vanakkam, Namaskara, big hello and good afternoon, and this is So South on India Today. I'm Nagarjun Dwarkanath, and firstly wishing you all a happy, very Merry Christmas also, and Nimellarigu Christmas Habbada Subhashayagalu. And also joining me today are my team of colleagues across southern part of India. From Chennai it's Pramod and Anaga, from Hyderabad it's Bashir, and from Trivandrum it's Shibimol. And all of you guys, if you can hear me, if you have the Santa Christmas caps today, I think it's time for us to wear it and celebrate the Christmas India Today way, wearing the Santa caps as well, as we go through the bulletin of the southern part of India. And let's get started first. And Pramod, what is the story that you're bringing us from the state of Tamil Nadu?
Certainly, Nagarjuna, Merry Christmas. And from the state of Tamil Nadu, Merry Christmas. And from the state of Tamil Nadu, we still have political stories, a lot of them starting with the issue between OPS TTV and TVK, and more on it, Nagarjuna.
Anaga, what are you bringing us from Chennai? What's the headline for the day there?
Well, in fact, the headlines in Tamil Nadu with respect to politics is going to be Vijay today. In fact, actors from Karnataka have also endorsed actor Vijay. Kicha Sudeep, who had paired with Vijay in a very old film called Puli, he has come out endorsing Vijay. So we will be getting you more inputs about what exactly Kicha said and how that has really impacted the minds of fans on Twitter especially.
Well, Anaga, you haven't wished Merry Christmas in your own native language.
Well, Ellorukkum Christmas Nalvalthukal.
And Shibimol, what's the headline for the day from Trivandrum?
Naga, firstly wishing all our audience Hridayam Niranja Christmas Ashamsagal. Of course, it's Christmas that's making headlines in Kerala. The politics associated with Christmas, with the BJP reaching out to the Christian community, and also there's been a clash reported between two Christian carol groups yesterday that turned very ugly, with many people injured and shifted to hospital. In other news, the Sabarimala gold theft case has also escalated, with multiple links emerging, multiple new revelations being revealed in the SIT investigation. We'll look in detail into all these stories.
And finally, to the state of Telangana and Hyderabad, Bashir, hope you're wearing the cap as well, the Santa cap, and Merry Christmas to you. And what's the headline for the day?
Andarki Christmas Panduga Shubhakankshalu, and to you, Naga. Well, Chief Minister Revanth Reddy's comments on phone tapping and a family feud in KCR's family has triggered a political controversy. What the Chief Minister has said and the political reaction that are coming in this bulletin now.
Bashir, hopefully that you wear a Santa cap by the end of this bulletin. And let's kickstart the show today from the stories of Tamil Nadu. And Pramod Madhav will take it forward from here.
Thank you, Nagarjuna. Anivarukkum Iniya Christmas Nalvarthukal. And to start the show for the day, we have Vijay once again. For on one side, Vijay, you know how he's conducting the campaigns and trying to garner the votes, but right now it seems that he's getting more support from the cinema field as well, especially from the Kannada field. Two major actors, Sivaraj Kumar and also Kicha Sudeep, are going ahead and in a way kind of extending support. Now, various questions were put forward before Vijay, claiming how would he feel actually, like be it Sivaraj Kumar or Kicha Sudeep, about entering the field as the political field and such, for which various answers were given. But the interesting factor is that Kicha Sudeep calls Vijay a visionary. Here's what the actor said.
Sir, இவ்வளவு அழகா பேசுறீங்க எம்ஜிஆர் மாதிரி நீங்களும் விஜய் மாதிரி அடுத்த முதல்வர் ஆசைப்படுறீங்களா?
நல்லா பேசுறவர் எல்லாருமே நாங்க அப்படி போக முடியாம சார். நான் கர்நாடகால வந்துடுவேன். இந்த மீட்டிங் அப்புறம் கர்நாடகாக்கு தான் போறேன் வாபஸ். போதும்.
பாலிடிக்ஸ் வந்து எங்கள் ஃபஸ்ட்லேருந்து எங்கள் பாலிடிக்ஸ் என்ன தெரியாது சார். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஆஃப் ஆல் மெயின் திங், இங்கே என்ன பண்ணணுமோ ஹெல்ப் பண்ணுமோ கண்டிப்பாக அது பண்ணிகிட்டே இருக்கோம். அதுக்கு வந்து எங்களுக்கு ஒரு பவர் வேணாம். அதுக்கு நாங்கள் யாருக்கு வேணால் பண்ணலாம். ஐ நீட் நாட் ஷோ பார்ஷியாலிட்டி. ஐ கேன் டூ ஃபார் எவ்ரிபடி. But politics, sometimes it doesn't happen like that. Only to some people they'll do, not for everybody. But we can do for everybody, and I don't care for anybody because it's my money, whom I want to help. That's all.
Ready. My colleague Anaga Keshav is live with us. Anaga, it looks like now Vijay is also getting visionary kind of support and more also Kannada actors who actually, they have a kind of strong weightage to whatever they say. They are coming in support. Should I say, are they supporting Vijay's cause over here?
Well, certainly, the boundary between Vijay as an actor and Vijay as a politician is still very flimsy. Even today, even though he is a politician, many people actually identify him as an actor. So it could be, it's in fact very interesting that this particular question was put forth to Sudeep, because even remember what happened in 2023. So Sudeep was campaigning in Karnataka elections. So maybe that could also be the reason why this journalist decided to ask Sudeep whether he also harbors interest to enter politics. He also complimented him, saying that Sudeep speaks really well like MGR, and also took a reference to Vijay, saying that would you also be interested in joining politics just like how Vijay has. But Sudeep has replied saying that not everybody who speaks well can become a chief minister. But on his Twitter, very interestingly, when a question was asked to Sudeep about his thoughts on Vijay's Jananayakan, Sudeep replied saying that Vijay is the visionary. In fact, the relationship between Sudeep and Vijay goes back a long time. They start together in this Tamil film called Puli. In fact, there is also a very old photograph of Sudeep and Vijay where we can see both of them taking a selfie together. So certainly both of them do have a friendship of sorts. That could also be the reason why Sudeep has come out endorsing actor turned politician Vijay and calling him, that's a huge compliment in fact, calling him a visionary at a time when Vijay harbors interest towards becoming the next Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu.
Well, it is going to be a very interesting Pongal because on one side we are going to have Vijay's Blaster or Parasakti's Senai Ondu Thevai, Perum Senai Ondu Thevai. At the same time, let's go back to, once again, Tamil Nadu politics, because earlier this week we had Piyush Goyal, the election observer or the election in charge for the BJP for the state of Tamil Nadu, visit Tamil Nadu, meet EPS, and immediately rumors started spurring out claiming that EPS has agreed to include OPS and TTV Dinagaran into the NDA alliance. However, India today maintained that actually there is a kind of grunt between EPS and OPS, which reflected the same day as OPS gave bitter comments about EPS, claiming that it was Edappadi K. Palaniswamy who pushed AIADMK into a dark pit and a lesson must be taught. In fact, India Today also got a scoop about OPS and TTV Dinagaran going ahead and initiating talks among themselves about how to join TVK and what could be done. And now, Sengotian, the leader from TVK, has confirmed India Today's scoop. Here's what the Neta said.
அவர் ஒவ்வொருவரும் ஒவ்வொருவரோடு பேசிக் கொண்டிருக்கிறது உண்மை. அதே நேரத்தில் எப்போது அவர்கள் அந்த முடிவுகளை மேற்கொள்ளார் என்பதுதான் இன்னும் எனக்கு தெரியவில்லை. தாவாக்கோடு என்னை போன்றவரும் பேசுகிறோம். அவரும் சில கருத்துக்களை சொல்லிக் கொண்டிருக்கிறார்கள். அதற்கு நல்ல முடிவுகள் எதிர்பார்க்கலாம்.
இந்த மாபெரும் இயக்கத்தை படுபாதாளத்தில் இன்றைக்கு தள்ளி வைத்து இன்றைக்கு அனைத்து இந்திய அன்னார முன்னேற்ற கழகத்தில் இருக்கின்ற அனைத்து தொண்டர்களும் வெம்பி வெதுங்கி என்ன செய்வதென்றே திக்கும் காடிக்கொண்டிருக்கிறார்கள். அந்த நிலையை உருவாக்கிய பழனிசாமிக்கு வருகின்ற காலங்களில் நாம் சரியான பாடத்தை புகட்ட வேண்டும் என்பதுதான் இன்றைய வரலாறு.
We had very good meetings. We had very good discussions about strengthening our political work together, about fighting the 2026 assembly elections as a family, the NDA family, and under the leadership and guidance of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. We are very confident that NDA will have a sweeping victory in the 2026 elections.
And we have a breaking from Puducherry. Well, considering the elections in the state of Tamil Nadu, we also concentrate on Puducherry, and there seems to be a... Well, like I said, continuing the election coverage in Tamil Nadu, we also concentrate on Puducherry, and there seems to be a huge wave over there in the name of Lakshya Jananayakan, as Charles Martin, the leader, is now trying to concentrate his support and his promises to the women over there. In fact, Charles Martin has said that he will actually spend 100 crores of his own money for the betterment of Puducherry, and along with that, he has made 6 bold promises completely concentrating towards women empowerment and development of them, starting with giving rupees 50,000 to women as well. And not just that, more promises he's made. So here's what the Neta said.
முக்கியமான அந்த 6 விஷயங்களை சொல்றோம். இது எல்லாமே சாத்தியம். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பெண்களுக்கு நேரடி உதவி. நான் 4000 ஆக்கி வருஷத்துக்கு 50000 இத கொடுக்கணும்னு சொல்லி உறுதி கூறுகிறேன். வறுமை கோட்டில் கீழ் இருக்கிற குடும்ப பெண்களுக்கு 1 லட்சம் பண உதவியாகவும் 10 கிராம் தங்கமும் நாங்க கொடுக்க போறோம். ஒரு கேஸ் சிலிண்டர், எல்பிஜி சிலிண்டர் 6 நாங்க இலவசமா கொடுக்கறதா இருக்கோம். கர்ப்பிணி தாய்களுக்கு 35000 நிதி உதவி, அது கூட எங்களோட கிட். கணவனை இழந்த பெண்கள், கைவிடப்பட்ட பெண்கள், ஆதரவற்ற பெண்கள், திருமணம் ஆகாத பெண்கள் ஆண்டுக்கு 60000 நிதி உதவி வழங்கப்படும். தாய்மார்களுக்கு கல்வி ஊக்கத்தொகை. அந்த அரசு பள்ளிக்கு நீங்க உங்க குழந்தைகளை அனுப்பிச்சீங்கன்னா ஒரு தாய்க்கு 20000 வழங்கப்படும். எங்க கட்சியில மினிமம் 6 பேத்துக்கு சீட்டு வழங்கப்படும். அதே மாதிரி லோக்கல் பாடி எலெக்ஷன்ல எல்லாம் மினிமம் 50% அவங்களுக்கு ஒதுக்கப்படும். அரசு வேலை வாய்ப்புல 50% அவங்களுக்காக தனியா ஒதுக்கப்படும்.
My colleague Anaga Keshav is live with us once again. Anaga, after Tamil Nadu, we see that even in Puducherry, now concentration of netas are falling upon the women over there. 6 LPG cylinders free, a lot of money to be given for the women empowerment. Will it make a huge impact on the ground?
Well, in fact, some really tall promises that Charles Martin has been making. Tamil Nadu is giving 1,000 for women. Karnataka is giving 2,000 for women. Now, Charles Martin says that he's going to give 4,000 for women monthly. Not just that, there are some really tall promises. If a woman decides to send her kid to a government school, then she'd be given 20,000 rupees. If a woman is pregnant, then she'd be given 35,000 rupees along with a healthcare kit. And it just doesn't end there. He has also promised to give 50% reservation for women in government jobs and in local body elections. Very, very lucrative promises that Charles Martin has been making. But how does he plan to fund this? Not through state's exchequer, but through his own pocket. He says that he'll be funding 100 crore rupees in order to fulfill all these election promises that he has made to people, provided he wins and then comes to power. Well, will this really play in the minds of voters, and will they vote for him? Only time will tell in about 3 months from now. But certainly this is the big headline that Charles Martin has decided to fund his election promises through his own pocket and not from the government's exchequer.
Well, interesting take, Anaga, over there. On one side, Charles Martin promises to use 100 crores of his money for the development of Puducherry. At the same time, he's a year to make this funding, and looks like he says that he has made the plans, and all he needs to do right now is to win. Let's see about that more as the election proceeds. And for more stories from the state of Karnataka, let's go to Nagarjuna.
A tragic news has come into light from Karnataka's Chitradurga district. At least 5 people were charred to death after a private sleeper bus caught fire following a collision with a container lorry. The bus was travelling from Bengaluru to Gokarna when it was hit head-on by a container lorry and immediately went up in flames. At least 5 passengers have reported to have passed away in the blaze, while several others sustained injuries and were rushed to the hospitals in Hiriyur Taluk and Chitradurga city for better treatment. A survivor named Aditya said the bus left 11:30 from Bengaluru and the accident occurred around 2 a.m. The Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi, has expressed condolences to the families of the Chitradurga bus accident victims. He also announced rupees 2 lakhs financial assistance to the families of the passengers that were killed in the fire and rupees 50,000 to those injured as well. Listening to the voices on the story.
Yeah.
Sir, just wanted to confirm, sir. Have the bodies been recovered fully, sir?
Yeah, so far we could recover 4 bodies from the bus.
Okay.
And they are sent to hospital for DNA collection.
Sir, but the total count of dead passengers is 8, right, sir?
Not 8. The missing persons are 7 people.
How much, sir, missing?
Missing 7 people.
Okay.
So we could recover 4 bodies, and we don't have any update on the other 3 people. We couldn't contact them. We couldn't trace them.
Okay.
And there are also no bodies found.
Okay.
Really.
Sir, just wanted to confirm, sir, how many bodies have been totally recovered, sir?
4 plus 1, 5.
5, but the death toll was supposed to be 8, right, sir? 8 plus 1.
Yeah, no. What has happened? We suspected that 8 people, because 8 people are inside the bus.
Okay.
But at the end of the search,
Okay.
we can find only 5.
Okay.
4 plus 1.
ಇವಾಗಲೂ ನಾವು ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಏನು ಹೇಳೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಇವಾಗ ಅವರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಪುನಃ ಸರ್ಕಾರ proceded for recovery damage. ಸೊ ಅದೇನಾಗಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ವರದಿಯನ್ನು ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಪರಿಹಾರ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಲೋಕ ಜಿಲ್ಲಾಡಳಿತರು
ಚಿತ್ರದುರ್ಗ ಸಮೀಪ ಬಸ್ ದುರಂತದಲ್ಲಿ 10ಕ್ಕೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಜನ ಹಸುನಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಭಾಳ ದೊಡ್ಡ ದುರಂತ ಆಗಿರುವಂಥದ್ದು. ನಾನು ಭಗವಂತನ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ, ಯಾರು ಮರಣ ಹೊಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಆ ನೋವನ್ನು ತಡಿತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಶಕ್ತಿಯ ಕುಟುಂಬದ ವರ್ಗದವ್ರಿಗೆ ದಯಪಾಲಿಸಲಿ. ಮತ್ತು ರಾಜ್ಯ ಸರ್ಕಾರವು ಕೂಡ ಯಾರು ಉಳಿದಂಥ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗಳೇನಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಸರಿಯಾದ ರೀತಿ ಒಂದು ಚಿಕಿತ್ಸೆ ಕೊಡುವಂಥ ನಿಟ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಜಿಲ್ಲಾಡಳಿತ ಗಮನಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಸಂದರ್ಭ ಹೇಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀನಿ.
ಪದೇ ಪದೇ ಈ ಥರ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ ಸರ್. ಈ ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಪಟ್ಟೆ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾವೆ. ರಾತ್ರಿ ಹೊತ್ತಲ್ಲೇ ಆಗೋದು, ಅದರಲ್ಲೂ ಬೆಂಕಿ ಹತ್ಕೊಂಡೇ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತವೆ. ಬಸ್ಗಳ ಗುಣಮಟ್ಟ ತುಂಬ ಹಳೆದಾಗಿದೆ.
ನೋಡೋಣ, ಈಗ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಸಹಜವಾಗಿ ಇಂಥ ದುರ್ಘಟನೆ ನಡೆದಾಗ ತನಿಖೆನೂ ಕೂಡ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡಿ.
Sir, just wanted to confirm, sir, how many bodies have been totally recovered, sir?
4 plus 1, 5.
5, but the death toll was supposed to be 8, right, sir? 8 plus 1.
Yeah, no. What has happened? We suspected that 8 people, because 8 people are inside the bus.
Okay.
But at the end of the search,
okay,
we can find only 5.
Okay.
4 plus 1.
Breaking news coming in. Remember, a day after the Lokayukta raid on Sarfaraz Khan, who was the private secretary to the Minister Zameer Ahmed, we have got official details from the Lokayukta sources that 2 kgs of gold as well as 2 coffee estate documents were found in Sarfaraz Khan's residence when during the search that happened. Lokayukta had raided Sarfaraz Khan's residence yesterday, and 24 hours later we have got details of what was accessed in his house. Now the police have said that 2 kilo of gold as well as 2 coffee estates in Kodagu districts have been recovered in Sarfaraz's house, and this was a new DA case that the Lokayukta have opened against Sarfaraz Khan, who is the private secretary of Minister Zameer Ahmed in the Karnataka government. Moving on, a credit war has erupted over the Foxconn's mega iPhone hub here in Bengaluru. With 30,000 new jobs created in just 9 months, the Congress and the centre are now locked in a battle over who deserves credit for the massive employment push. So how did this begin? Leader of opposition in the Lok Sabha, Rahul Gandhi, took to social media to congratulate the Foxconn company for its large-scale hiring, calling it transformative job creation. He said this is India and this is how it should be built, and while also praising the Karnataka government ruled by the Congress for its effort. The centre, however, has hit back sharply, calling it a clear example of Make in India in action. Union Minister Ashwini Vaishnav credited Prime Minister's vision, saying it was him who nudged Foxconn to move out of China during the COVID pandemic and the supply chain shock as well, with the production linked to incentives sealing the deal. Listening to the voices on the story.
If you look at from 2014 onwards, the initiatives undertaken by Narendra Modi government successively over the past 11 years have ensured that Make in India, Digital India, everything have become a reality. And by having industry-specific PLIs and industry-specific reforms being brought in, the companies which invested in India, they looked at India as a destination and made their investments, and they also complied with the Make in India norms, because to make the ultimate goal of Viksit Bharat 2047 and Atmanirbhar Bharat is one of the flagship things. See, the lesser said the better, because all of us have been seeing what's happening in the state of Karnataka for the past 30 months. There is not a single road which has been repaired. There is not a single job which has been created by them directly. Every day, the CM and the DCM are waiting outside Rahul Gandhi's house to get a glimpse of him or to get a message from him about the leadership tussle. So therefore, in the midst of this, it is very unfair on part of the Congress leadership to say, because of them, some jobs were created. The jobs have been created only for Congress workers in a guarantee schemes and the related committees.
We all know that the government of Mr. Modi and Mr. Vaishnav always put stickers on others' hard work. The hard work of other people, hard work of the state government to get the investment, put the systems in place, faster clearance, and giving them facilities to work. The liberalized India has been progressing from 91, 92, from that kind of model. And Karnataka is a Congress-ruled state where we have a visionary chief minister like Sivakarthikeyan and the justice minister like Reddy who has been working very hard to get these kind of things happen. And when they work hard and the sticker man comes, the sticker man sticks that sticker in that office that because of the vision of somebody else, this has happened. Why that is not happening in some other BJP ruled state then? The answer should be answered by Mr. Vaishnav then. Why Foxconn is unable to do that same thing of 30,000 staff at women units being held in any other state?
While Union Minister Ashwini Vaishnav has hit out Leader of Opposition, it was Leader of Opposition in the Lok Sabha earlier, Rahul Gandhi, who criticized India's manufacturing sector in the parliament, claiming that Make in India initiative has failed. Listen in.
Something I would agree with directionally. The Prime Minister proposed the Make in India program. I think a good idea. We saw the statues, we saw the functions, we saw the so-called investment, and the result is right in front of me. Manufacturing fell from 15.3% of GDP in 2014 to 12.6% of GDP today. That is the lowest share of manufacturing in 60 years. I'm not even blaming the Prime Minister, because I think it would not be fair to say he didn't try. I could say that the Prime Minister tried, and I think conceptually Make in India was a good idea, but it's pretty clear that he failed.
Moving on, it will be from the state of Kerala, and Chibi Mole will take it from here.
Thank you, Nagarjun. Well, the BJP's Christian outreach program continues after enrollments in Kerala, as we witness the workers and the leaders of the Saffron Party taking part in Christmas celebrations at the state party headquarters here in Thiruvananthapuram. The BJP workers and leaders celebrated with carols and songs and Santa Claus cutting cakes and distributing it to everybody who joined their upholding the spirit of Christmas. Remember, this is also coming in the background of the BJP making massive gains in the Revanth corporation, winning the corporation that was held by the CPIM-led LDF for a long period of 45 years. Now, the BJP's Christian outreach program has been ongoing for a very long time. They have been visiting Christian homes and churches on the occasions of Easter and Christmas in the last few years, reaching out to the Christian community, winning their trust as the program has been ongoing for a very long time. Meanwhile, the BJP State President Rajiv Chandrasekhar hailed Prime Minister Modi and said that credited him for all the developments that's taking place in the state of Kerala. He also took a jibe on Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan, saying that he's presiding over a dead economy and he's only blaming the centre for everything just to divert the attention of the people. Listen in.
Today, our Honourable Prime Minister spent the Christmas morning at this Christmas morning service here at the Cathedral of Redemption in New Delhi and spent it alongside many hundreds and scores of North Indian Christians and Delhi Christian families from Delhi. He patiently sat through the service, listened to the hymns and carols, enjoyed that very much. And I'm very thankful to the church and Bishop Paul Swarup. They also had a special prayer for our Honourable Prime Minister.
Well, moving on, a clash broke out last night between two carol groups, leaving many people, including women and children, injured in the incident. The incident took place in Alappuzha district at around 11:30 p.m. last night. The police have registered a case. The police said that those injured are not major injuries and all of them have been shifted to hospital. Now, what happened, what we're understanding is that these are two carol groups working, two clubs operating in the same region called Nooranadu in Alappuzha. They were all part of the same club called Yuva. After some difference of opinions, a section of the group members left the club and joined and made a new club called Liberty. Yesterday, both these clubs were visiting homes as Christmas carol groups on the eve of Christmas, and that's when an argument broke out, which resulted in a major clash with visuals, shocking visuals coming out of it. We can see children and women crying out in pain and fear in those visuals. The injured are currently doing all right, is what the officials are saying. The case have been registered and they're also investigating if there was any other reason other than this argument, this long-standing argument and difference of opinion that led to this incident. Moving on to the next story. The Sabarimala gold theft scandal has escalated, with now the BJP, the Congress and the CPM, the three major political parties in the state, levelling allegations against each other, with kilograms of stolen gold, with many high-ranking officials arrested in the case, with high-profile people involved in the case. It set the stage for a high-stake war of words. The Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan has raised allegations and has questioned the pictures that's circulating now of Sonia Gandhi with the prime accused in the case, Unnikrishnan Potti. Meanwhile, the BJP has also demanded a CBI probe into this larger conspiracy. So the political aspect of Sabarimala case only seems to escalate. We've seen in the last few months how this whole issue has played out and how this also played a very important role against the left government in the recently held local body elections. Here's a report on this story.
The gold theft controversy at Kerala's Sabarimala temple has now exploded into a full-blown political war. Several kilograms of gold missing, senior officials arrested, and now direct allegations flying between the left, Congress and BJP. A special investigation team has told the court that Pankaj Bhandari of Smart Creations and Bellary-based jeweler Govardhan played a key role in a conspiracy to steal gold from temple artifacts. Two former presidents of the Travancore Devastam Board have already been arrested. Now Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan has launched a direct attack on Congress MP Sonia Gandhi, alleging links between her and the two main accused, Unnikrishnan Potti and jeweler Govardhan, citing photographs. The BJP has seized the moment, demanding a CBI probe and alleging a wider conspiracy spanning both the Congress-led UDF and CPM-led LDF.
A corruption that is targeting Devasam boards and temples that go back a long time. and it is necessary for an investigation by a central investigative agency, and the Kerala police is not going to be able to do this impartially and completely. It is extremely clear that this is not limited to 4.5 kilos of gold from Sabarimala. This is a wider, broader conspiracy that dates to several decades ago, and it is required to be investigated.
Meanwhile, Chief Minister Vijayan also slammed RSS-linked groups over alleged threats to Christmas celebrations in schools, warning that religious intimidation will not be tolerated. The Sabarimala gold theft has become more than a criminal probe. It is now a political flashpoint shaking Kerala's power corridors. Bureau Report, India Today.
Well, that's all we have from the Kerala segment. Over to my colleague Abdul Bashir in Telangana with all the stories that's making headlines there.
Thank you, Shibi. The Chief Minister Revanth Reddy makes a scathing attack against former Chief Minister and BRS Supremo KCR in the phone tapping case and the family feud that has been speculating for some time now. Chief Minister Revanth Reddy has said that earlier in the BRS regime, BRS Supremo, the then Chief Minister KCR, had tapped phones of his own daughter and son-in-law. Daughter, that is Kavita. Now, this statement was given during a meeting, a public address in Kodangal yesterday. He also went on to say that KTR, who was the then minister, did not even allow his sister or greet his sister on festivities, and this family feud is right now in open, is what Chief Minister Revanth Reddy has claimed. Well, the opposition has reacted, stating that this is completely a divergent politics, where the BRS says that Chief Minister Revanth Reddy is just trying to divert attention from his 2 years of regime in the state of Telangana, whereas the BJP says it is the BRS and the Congress nexus that is ongoing and there is no transparency or action, a foolproof action in the phone tapping case. Let's listen in to this controversy.
సొంత బిడ్డనే ఇంటల్లుడు ఫోన్ ట్యాపింగ్ చేసినోడు ఇంతకంటే సిగ్గులేనోడు ఉంటాడా అని వాళ్ళు చెప్తారు. ఓ పక్కన నేను కోటి మంది ఆడబిడ్డలకు చీర పెడతా సారె పెడతా నేనంటే ఉన్నొక్క సెల్లెల్ని ఇంట్లోకి వెళ్ళి బయటకు వెళ్ళగొట్టిన వాడు ఆస్తిలో వాటా అయ్యేళ్తాడు. గంత పనికిమాలినోడు సొంత సెల్లెలకే చీర పెట్టలేనోడు, సొంత సెల్లెలకే పండుగ పూట బుక్కెడు బువ్వ పెట్టినోడు వాడు కూడా ఒక మనిషా? మా ఆడబిడ్డలను ఆలోచన చేయమని అంటున్నా. ఏం ఆశిస్తామమ్మ పుంటింటి కాడ మనం చెప్పురి.
Revanth Reddy is known for making all reckless comments or making reckless challenges. So this is what he has been doing even when he was in opposition. So after coming into power in all these 2 years, there is nothing but it's a litany of failures. So Revanth Reddy garu, CM KCR, our party president KCR garu, straight question was, he was exposing his failures. We have given him enough time. 2 years time have been given. So he has been asked questioning on the promises what he have been made. So our question is, what have you done? What have you done in the last 2 years? So KCR garu questioned him about the irrigation failures, about the injustice which has been done to state of Telangana. So here Revanth Reddy, instead of setting out an agenda, instead of answering those questions, he is trying to personally attack KCR garu and his family.
ये लोग कितना मिसयूज करे इन लोगों का पावर ये दिख रहा है. ये जो कांग्रेस का, अभी कांग्रेस को सवाल डालता हूँ, मैं पूछता हूँ कि जो गलती ये लोग कर रहे हैं ये तेलंगाना आवाम के सामने पेशी करना बहुत ज़रूरी है और इन पे नोटिस देने से कुछ नहीं होगा. इनको जेल में भेजना चाहिए. ऐसे लोगों को किसी का हिम्मत, किसी का प्राइवेसी को लूटने का हिम्मत किसी को रहना ही नहीं चाहिए. बिना कोर्ट परमिशन वो एक्चुअली टैपिंग क्यों करते हैं? कोई मिलिटेंट्स या जो एंटी सोशल एलिमेंट्स को फ़ोन टैपिंग करते ताकि कोई पब्लिक को परेशान नहीं हो. वो भी प्रॉपर परमिशन फ्रॉम द कोर्ट करेंगे, लेकिन ये तो जितना हुआ मिसयूज करे.
Well, that is all we have from the state of Telangana. Moving on to the next state, Andhra Pradesh, where Apurva Jayachandran will take us through. Over to you, Apurva.